Hello everybody, it's time to do a barrel roll, and once again we are back in Banjo-Kazooie. Last time we left off I did Freezy Peak, and today we're going to do Gobi's Valley, so in we go. So I'm not a huge fan of this level, I'm going to be real, but it's not the worst level out there, so you know, I tolerate it, so here we go. So we will find a bottles in here, and once again, just like the previous two levels, we cannot touch the sand. So, yep, only sand eels can live in the sand, apparently. Apparently we're not allowed in there. So that's nice, thanks sand eels. So here we go. So this has got a lot of jump scares in it, so I am giving you guys all a warning. Because a lot of the enemies will do stuff like that. They don't really care about our feelings. And as a kid, I was terrified of this level. Because of just a few different reasons, really. Those guys are one. The enemies we'll see later on that can't really be killed by anything other than one thing is another. So there's a few different reasons why I'm not the biggest fan of this level, but you know, it's alright, it's alright. So yeah, as you can see, I am on a magic carpet. So yeah, so here we go. So this is another one of those areas where it should be closed off, but in fact it actually has a stop and swoop. Now I can't remember what one this one has. I can't remember what color. But yeah, you hit the switch and there's an egg in there. So, once again, I'm a bit upset that I didn't realize that prior, but not a lot I can do about it now. So we're just going to move on. I'm just going to move on with my life, essentially. Now I'm going to take a little bit of hits here, because I don't feel like waiting for the magic carpet. It might end up making me lose a life, but that's okay. There we go. So that's not too bad. I could have taken a lot more damage than what I did there. I could have taken 3 or 4 hits. But these boots will help me get out of the water now. Oh, sorry, not the water. It's sand in this one, isn't it? Yeah. Whoop. I want that. There we go. So yeah, there'll be a few enemies that I won't be able to kill. Well, I'll be able to kill them, but only with golden feathers. There'll be one enemy that I actually can't kill. There's no way to kill him at all. But he's not really an enemy either. He kind of just is a bit of a nuisance. But he's a funny nuisance, so it's okay. So yeah, so up we go. And we do have a flight pad here, and that'll become apparent very quickly. And we do have a new character here, surprisingly enough. We've got Shinxie, I think his name is. Yep, that's not what I want to do. There you go. And then we need one more. And then he'll sneeze. Yep. And he opens up the door. So I'm pretty sure this is a this is like one of the easiest jiggies to get in this stage. I'm probably just gonna do each temple as I find them rather than I think there's like a proper way, but I'm not gonna do that. It takes too long. And yeah, whatever. So we'll just get there. I know there's a couple of things we need to do as well. And I can't remember if I need to do them now or later. So, oh, sorry. Like I know, I need to find a character, but I don't remember where they are. So I need to also do that. I also need to find that character. So there we go. That's our first jiggy. And as you saw behind us, is the orange Jinjo. Most of the Jinjos, I think, in this stage are fairly easy to get. There's a couple that are a bit of a nuisance. But yeah, that one's definitely not a nuisance. So we will grab him. And then we'll quickly clear out the area. I can't remember if there's a bad guy in here or not. I think there is. He's going to jump scare us over near where the Mumbo skull is. So I will have to be careful of him. But what I might do in that case, I might get out of this. Yeah. Like I said, I as a kid I hate this level because there's just so many enemies that just do that. So yeah, I was right. He did indeed try to jump scare us there, but I was prepared, so he didn't get very far. Yeah, I'm pretty... I remember... I have a weird memory. I remember the really tedious stuff where it's not something that everybody would need to remember or want to remember, but somehow I still managed to remember it, so it can be a little bit annoying, but it's also really funny. So yeah, that guy didn't really stand a chance. So we do have a new enemy as well. They're basically the what are they called? The dragonfly, but now they're a scarab. So they're pretty easy to kill, just like the dragonfly. I don't think I really showed off the dragonfly a heck of a lot more in Bubble Gloop, but I know I had trouble with a dragonfly, so that was fun. And I'm sure people are mad that I didn't get the thing on Shinx's nose, but I'll get that. I will get that, just not right away. So, and we are going to go around the area here. Oh wait, no, it might be easy to go the other way. I think it's better to go the other way. So this will unlock another tomb for us essentially. So that'll be good. To do another tomb. There's a lot of tedious. Oh, I want to say tedious. I don't want to say hard to get. I want to say tedious to get notes in this level too. So I think is the thing behind there? No, the honeycomb's behind there. Okay. Is it on a time limit? I can't remember. I'm gonna hit this. If this is on a time limit, I'm gonna be annoyed. I don't think it is. No, okay. There is a few things that are on time limits, so you do have to be a little bit careful with what you hit and where and all that jazz. My least favorite one is the... I don't want to call it a race, but it's basically a race. I should have taken that carpet. My bad. I'll just let it come around. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of all the waiting that I have to do in this stage as well with the carpets. It's like, oh, here it comes, and then it's like, gotta wait for it for a bit, and then it goes around, and then it comes around again, and it's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, oh yeah, that's another thing too. I forgot that it did that. That could have ended badly. So there we go. So we do have a new character here. His name is Gobi, and we did just save him. Gobi's off to cool down. So yeah. I'm going to take a little bit of damage. I just can't be bothered waiting for the carpet. I know it just arrived, but then I have to wait for it a bit, and one hit's not a big deal. I don't really care. I feel like if I'm going to die in this game, there's going to be one of two locations. The first one is the second to last level, so the 8th level. The other place will be Mad Monster Mansion, which is the level after this one. Just because I am terrible at that stage. Not as hard, it's just I'm bad at it. So there we go. So I think there's a lot of egg feeding in this particular level. I remember that being a very prominent thing. It's like just eggs everywhere. So yeah, there will be a lot of egg feeding, but we have double eggs, so we're not going to run out of time soon. And you've also probably noticed that underneath me there's a bit of collectibles, but it's in the sand, and I can't get that right yet. So I will have to do a whatchamacallit for that, a temple for that. But for now, I'm just gonna collect all the jiggies. Oh, sorry, not the jiggies, all the notes, and do the stupid these dudes. I'm not even really aiming. I'm just spitting at this point. And there we go. So that does raise up another. I keep calling them temples, but they're not temples. Pyramid. That's what I'm looking for. That's the word I'm looking for. That raises another pyramid for us. So we will head over to this pyramid over here, because this is the quote-unquote easier one of the easier ones to get to. So there we go. And it will open the door right down here. So I'm already halfway down, but the timer does tick down as we're in a cutscene. So that's a bit of a nuisance. I thought I was ducking. Wrong direction. Oop. Yeah, so that's the enemy that I was talking about. Doesn't matter how much you hit it. I'm pretty sure you can't kill it any other way except for that. So yeah, bit of a nuisance. But here we go. So we do have a bit of a puzzle here, and I can't remember where anything is. So I'm just gonna slam tiles until I get them right. So that's a fail. There's a note there. Alright, there's Kazooie. I think Red Feather was here. Yep. Note was here. Yep. Don't know where Honeycomb is yet. Banjo, I think, was here. That's Mumbo. Damn. So Banjo must be one above. I know there's two that are right next to each other at one point or another as well. I just don't remember which two it is. It might be Honeycomb, actually. Is Honeycomb right next to Honeycomb? No, it's not. But, oh, wow, that's Yellow Ginger. What the heck? Oh, there it is. It's Yellow Ginger right next to Yellow Ginger. So, I wish that I didn't make that silly mistake on the blue egg, but I knew that one of them was right next to one of them, so And funnily enough, there's no Jiggy as a symbol, which is interesting. They opted to go with characters in a honeycomb rather than a Jiggy. So I would have probably made the honeycomb a Jiggy, but then that might have defeat the purpose of I don't know. I honestly don't know. But yeah, this stage has a little bit of animal abuse in it too, but we'll get to that in a minute. We also want to, I think Bottles is just up here, so we also want to grab the turbo shoes as well. There is another grabby hand thingy, but we're going to ignore him. Alright, so there's another set of turbo shoes up here, so Bottles is close maybe? I don't actually remember where Bottles is. I know that he's on a mound, I just don't remember which mound he's on. But I'll work that out once we'll eventually see him. I don't want to hit that was close. I do want to hit that eventually, but not right now. We will head down there. So there's Bottles over there. So he is on a mound, but technically it's on a mound as well. And we do have a lot of flying to do in this stage too. So 2 stages with a lot of flying. Don't know why. They just decided flying was key. I also did something out of order, but that's okay. Sometimes that happens. So there we go. So these are running shoes, and this should be. He should actually comment. I think that this is the last power up for the game as well. My energy is a little low. What? Am I missing 1? How many am I missing? 1 or 2? 1. Wow. Thanks, dude. You've now learned all the moves in the game. There you go. So he kind of breaks the 4th wall there. I mean, he's been breaking the 4th wall the entire time, but a little bit on the nose there. So yeah, we do have a few more things. We do have that to do as well. We are gonna head back to the start though, because we did save Gobi. I'm just trying to remember where the other Jinjos and stuff are. I know that there's one that I always miss, like literally always miss. That is in one of the temples. And there we go. So we do kind of abuse Gobi there. Trunker feels great. Trunker's a little bit weird too, he kind of just dredges out and now he's just there forever like that. Sometimes you don't want your trees to have feelings, and this is one of those times. Because trees with feelings are weird. And when they stretch out like that, it's even weirder. And here we go. So we do have the turbo sneakers, if I can grab them. There you go. Which just makes traveling a lot easier. Basically, it's just a faster Helen trot. Nothing wrong with that, in my opinion. But yeah, we are going to wait here for the carpet. Again, I hate waiting for the carpet. Least favorite thing, but sometimes you need to do it. Sometimes you just need to ride the carpet. Because unfortunately, unlike the other 2 areas, I can't just jump across to the this area here. I could fly across. In retrospect, I could fly across, but I'm not going to do that. So we are going to abuse Gobi again. Oh my god, we're going to try to abuse Gobi again. There we go. And that's our second honeycomb there. That's it. I'm leaving this desert to find some peace. And I think he says something like, "I'll see you in the next game." I think. No, he doesn't? Okay. There you go. So we do have 1 more honeycomb to go, and then we have another... Oops. Oh, 1 more empty honeycomb to go, and we've got a honeycomb piece. So, I wonder where that last honeycomb, empty honeycomb could be. So I'm going to grab that now. I'm also going to do the ring challenge, and also do the Beaky Barrage. Now, I'm pretty sure the Beak Barrage... one is time limited, so I will do that one last. But I know that the ring one isn't, so I'm going to do that one first. Now, I actually don't know. Can I get back up to the top here from here? I can. I can jump on Shinxie's eyes. So there we go. That's cool. So, alright, here we go. So I'm probably going to get needled a bunch by the cactus that has the honeycomb in it, but I'm going to try my best. So... summon all the hidden rings of the ancients to beat the witch. They're kind of being a bit overdramatic, but that's okay. Egypt was always a little bit overdramatic, so... I didn't even... You know what? You know what? I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. I'll take a questionable fly through a ring any day of the week. Where's the next one? Isn't it back there? I thought it was back there. No, but there it is. I think they all... Oh, no, they don't all spawn around Jinxie, do they? I think one spawns really far away for some reason. I can't remember if it's Jinxie or Shinxie either. I always forget. I think he tells you his name. I wasn't paying attention though. Oops. I will fly up a bit because I want to fly down a bit. So I think you can also jump through these, but like you wouldn't want to. Yep, there it is. Yeah, unfortunately, you can only do what I classify as a regular Biggie Barrage. So only joking, Immortal, but we can give you this. And there you go. We got another Jiggy there, and pretty much lands on the flight pad. So you're basically going up to fly up. It's kind of redundant, but also, you know, whatever. Let's see if I can get this first try. I'm either going to crash or just miss. It'll be great either way. Oh, I crashed. So, but that crash allowed me to get it, so I'm not complaining. There we go. So we do have another honeycomb piece added to the thing, which does leave just one more. That was terrible. In that case, I'm going to come over here and grab this. Yeah, I'm not super great with the beak thing, but it's a lot easier to use in the second game. There's so much things are better in the second game. What am I saying? I'm gonna fly up twice. Hopefully that'll be enough this time. That's not gonna be enough. I'm too high though. No, I got it. Yeah, so as you can see, we do have to land kind of quickly, and then we also have to get into that hole. So it can be a little bit of a tricky one to get into, but I did it, so it's fine. And we do have Hyssop and Co in here, so there is another Jiggy to be got. Can't remember if there's a Jinjo in here or not. I want to say there is, but I don't remember where. Maybe not. No, I think I'm thinking somewhere else. So here we go. I am Ruby. Can I be of service? Some service help? No? They're looking for treasure, pipe boy. Yeah, so this is kind of a weird character. The little creature he has with him, you can see again, one day, but not today. And there's Hiss up there. Oh, that's right. I forgot. If you don't, I forgot. Oh, there we go. It's been a little while since I've done this, so bear with me while I fail. Is that enough? It seems to be enough. Yep, so Histop will now help us with our endeavors. And there we go. So pretty easy Jiggy to get there. We got two. I got one more easy Jiggy, one questionable difficulty Jiggy, and then one annoying Jiggy. But past that, I'm pretty much done. And then of course the Jinjos. Jinjos aren't super hard to get. What Jinjos are we missing actually? Pink and blue, yeah. So pink's in one of the pink Jinjo's in one of the whatchamacallits. I'm gonna kill this guy before I continue. The pink Jinjo's in one of the far out. I've blanked on what they're called. Pyramids. And then the last one is around that area with all of the things we were doing before. Whoops, I buggered that up. It's not what I want to do with these boots. These shoes, sorry. I may not be able to get what I want to get with these shoes, you know? Ah, missed. Got it. Has 1,000 years. Yeah. So he's the guardian of that. So the reason I didn't want to do the switch first was because it's easier to do it. It's easier to do it the second time around because you don't have the cutscene, if I remember correctly. Actually, you know what? I don't remember now. But yeah. So it's just easier to do it that way. Lots of shoe wearing in this level. Lots of footwear wearing. Sorry, shouldn't say shoes because the water boots are not shoes. I don't know. I think it's funny that some levels have like none of the power-ups at all, and then others have more than they need to of them, more than their fair share of them. But the next two levels, I think we don't see a lot of. I think we see the turbo boots, and I think the wading boots for one area. and then I think after that, they kind of just die out. They're not really in the last couple levels all that prominently, so a bit of a shame. But there are a few things we can go back and do now that we have the boots. That was terrible. What happened there? I actually might lose a life here. Are you kidding me? I can't even like kill this thing. Wow, what is happening right now? I've never died to one of these guys before. Holy heck. That was terrible. What happened there? Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to try to get some honeycomb then. It's gonna piss off the bees though. Yep. Whoop. I want the last one, bees. It's okay. Thank you, bees. Alright. So yeah, they will now attack me anytime I walk near that honeycomb area. So, whoops. But oh well. Okay, so I do get stopped no matter what. But we're not gonna get the collectibles up on this, because yeah, it's detrimental to time. Because taking the corner right away is basically the only way you're gonna be able to do this. And jumping up the ramps as well. But I will come back and definitely get, because there's notes on here, so I will definitely come up and get these later. And there we go. So that's all you really need to do there. I think this one's pretty straightforward. Yeah, this one's pretty straightforward. Oh, wait. I always forget this Mombo skull. Always forget it. It's ridiculous how often I forget it. So, there we go. And... whoop. Don't really like the angle that I'm swimming, but that's okay. There we go. And when you open a door, the water has to go somewhere. So it goes into that little pond thing, little area around it. It turns all of the sand into grass. Don't really think that's how nature works, but look, we're in Banjo Land. Nature works differently here. Yeah, I wouldn't mind grabbing the red feathers. I am a bit low on red feathers. But again, we're only going to use them a little bit more, and then they're pretty useless for the rest of the game. Actually, no, the feathers are always used now I think about it, because the last... It's only the 8th stage that kind of goes, oh, look at all the cool stuff that you've gotten throughout the entire game. Here, none of it is important. I think you get like one flight pad, and like there's a lot of eggs in there in it as well. But past that, it's like literally not worth doing. It's just not worth it. So, alright, so that's almost all of the notes. There is some notes in the water over here, so I will have to go into the water down here and get these notes. There we go. And then we've got one more, I'm going to call it Templ again, pyramid, I think, and then I'm pretty much done after that. I'm trying to think if there's any notes in the pyramid, but I don't think there is, so I think, like, if there is, they'll be right at the end, so I'm pretty sure I've got nearly all of the notes at this point. In the outside at least. There we go. So yeah, the flight pads are so that if you fall down here when it's still full of sand, you can fly out. Once you've filled it with water, there's no point. So there we go. So let's head up to the last of the... where is it? Is it the one in the center? I think it's the one in the center, yes. Alright. If I'm missing any notes, I'll just use the flight pad to find them, but I'm pretty sure they'll all be on the last area if they're anywhere that I'm missing. So here we go. So this place is annoying for one reason and one reason alone. It's King Sandybutt is a douche. But here we go. So yep, and now we're stuck in here. So I do need to find something in here. So if I do end up dying, I do apologize. But I need to. There is two things I need to get in here, and I'm pretty sure if you leave, as soon as you exit, he kind of like locks you in. So one of these dead ends will have something that I actually need, so I need to check each one. So annoying. I hate this area. Oh, there it is. That's all I needed. Yep, so there we go. So they'll open up that. And then we should be able to get out in time, I hope. Yep, there's the exit there. And this way. And there we go, so we are out. Only just though. Holy heck. And we do get all of our notes. And there's our last Jiggy minus the Ginger Jiggy. And I'm fairly sure the Ginger's in one of these pots. I'm just not sure which pot. Nope. Is there another pot over here? Yep, there he is. There we go. And there we go. And that's all the Jiggies in this stage. So there we go. That was a pretty good time for this stage, honestly. And just to show you that I have all totals, I will, like always, open up my menu. So there we go. So there's everything done in Gobi's Valley. Now I am going to try to head back to Freezy Peak and do that one, because that one, like the one up in the Grunty's lair. With the two that I'm missing, what I might do for that is I might do the last part of the little bit of the last part of the game, and then I'll come back to the 2 levels. But we'll see. I could also do them off camera, but I kind of want to show them off. Like a race against Boogie, isn't that Boggy Boogie, however you say his name? Isn't that fun? But the other thing is kind of enjoyable to watch, So yeah, as we can see, we got a mummy that came out and a scarab beetle that came out. So two semi-annoying enemies. Oh, actually 2 mummies. I thought it was just the one. So there we go. And this Jiggy is a little bit weird to get. You can't actually get it with a backflip. You actually have to do it like that. But I kind of screwed up the jump a little bit there. So oh, that's the pad. There it is. And there we go. There we go. Yeah, so you can't backflip up. You don't get enough height. Like if you look, you just fall short, just by a little bit, but you still fall short. So yeah, so I will try to get this Jiggy up here, and then if we have time, I might unlock Mad Monster Mansion, because that does take a little bit to do. Actually, I might do the actually, I might build it. Actually, you know what? No, I'll head up to Mad Monster Mansion's door, Jigsaw Puzzle now, because I have a better idea now. So yeah, so we're gonna head up here, and as you can see here, there's a note door, but we want to keep going past up here. And there is a cauldron in here, so we want to open that up. There we go. So there's the cauldron, and of course we haven't seen that color yet, so that is a brand new cauldron. It's completely brand new, like it's a different warp altogether. And we won't. I don't think we'll see that cauldron for a while yet. So just yeah, we have to wait. So yeah, as you can see here, we got another note door. But I'm gonna go do the shoe thingy over here first, because it's a little bit difficult and it might take me a few tries. I'm just gonna make sure before I continue. Can I actually not? Am I actually not allowed to look right now? That's actually annoying. There we go. Alright, yeah, so that's open. That's good. That needs to be open, otherwise we can't. I can't do the next. I can't do the. Yeah, you'll see when I hit the button, I guess. So yeah, we want to bounce up here. Now, I can't remember what's faster, because I don't remember if I have to ground pound this or not. I do, so yeah, we have to do that. And then we have to go straight away. Oh no! Okay, so I may not make it in time, just because of that little bit of a snag. That's kind of why I wanted to give it a couple of tries. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to do this one now, because it might take me a couple of tries. I'm not super good at this, and that snag right away was not great. We can kill that Mr. Slush, but there's really just no point. He's not on anything, he's not guarding anything. He's just a nuisance. He can nail us when we're doing the challenge though, so that can be a little bit frustrating. But past that, he kind of just keeps to himself, so there's no point in killing him. There we go, that's a lot better. That's much, much better. So yeah, so if you jump when the shoes run out, you get the shoes for just a little bit longer. So that's what I did there. And then we want to fly through here. So yeah, a little bit weird that this is a thing you can, an area that you can go into, but it's for a Jiggy, so you know, whatever. And then we're going to go all the way up to the top. There we go. Now, I can't remember if we can do anything else with the flight pad. I want to say that we can, so I'm just going to try one thing. And if I'm wrong, it won't be a big deal. But I do know that a Jiggy appears. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, well, I can't do it now. I've basically screwed myself now, so that's fine. I know you can get up onto the hat, but I'm fairly sure that one of the eyes eventually has a Jiggy in it as well, so yeah, that's okay. So we'll kill the Gorilla Man there. There we go. So, yeah, I think this is a good place to end it any. Actually, I'll head back up to that note door. I'll end up at that note door, that's a better place. There we go. So yeah, that was Gobi's Valley. And yeah, next will be Mad Monster Mansion, which I haven't unlocked yet, so the next episode will probably just be a bit of a cleanup. Unlocking Mad Monster Mansion, and it might be a very short episode. I don't really want to start a level halfway through and have it done, but it will be a lot of traveling, so it might still be a bit of, I just don't think it'll be half an hour. I could have left a couple of other things to do, like maybe I could have left, what's his name, Cheeto's pages, Cheeto's cheat code for this next episode too, but that's fine. I'm just trying to see if I can get the idle animation for Banjo-Kazooie will play, but it's only the Peck one, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, wherever you are, stay safe and be well.